Okay, now I want to show you how to construct an external tangent to two equal circles. A common external tangent to two equal circles. So the construction goes as I'm going to show you here right now. So the first thing is we draw a straight line. And let's say that the diameters of the circles, because they are equal, so let's take diameter to be 20 mm, or okay, diameter 20 mm, or okay, let's make it 40 mm. Let's make it 40 mm so that we can easily see it very well. So but one thing that we need to do here is that we have to take a distance between the centers of the two circles. So let's say the distance between the centers of the two circles is so let's use 80 mm for the distance between the centers of the two circles. Let's use 80 mm. So I'm going to take a point here. This is 1. This is a point 1 on my ruler. And then so 1 to 9 will give me 80 mm. I didn't start from 0, so I started from 1. So 1 to 9 will give me 80 mm. So this is the distance between the centers of the two circles that we are to construct the common external tangent to. Okay, now so the next thing I'm going to do here is to take the measurement of the radius of the circle. So the diameter is 40, so the radius will be 20. The radius is 20 mm. So I've taken 20 mm now. So put the compass, the pinpoint of the compass at the center, and draw a circle. Okay, so this is the first circle. So the second one, I put it at this point with the same radius because they are of equal diameter. I put it here. So draw another circle. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to label this. Let me label this. So let's say this point is A. So this is A and this is B. So here I also have A and this is B. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I will bisect diameter AB and also bisect diameter AB here. So this is how to do that. So you bisect this diameter. So put your compass at point A, extend to any convenient radius, draw an arc here and draw an arc here. Okay, so with that same radius, come to this point B. So draw an arc here and draw an arc here. So I will also do the same thing for this second circle here. So draw an arc here. So draw an arc down and then bring it to point B here. So draw an arc here and draw an arc here. Okay, so now join the point of intersection of the arcs together so that we can bisect distance AB. So we join them together. Okay, here is it. All right, we move to this side. So we do the same thing. On this side. Okay, now, all right. So this bisector, the line that bisects AB here, let's say it meets this point. Okay, let's say it meets this point. This is a C. This is point C, and it meets this one at point D. Okay, meet this point at point D. So now we draw a line at these 2 points. Draw a line at these 2 points. So the line goes like this. Okay, so this line is the common external tangent to 2 equal circles. Common external tangent to 2 equal circles. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to draw common internal tangent to 2 equal circles. Common internal tangent to 2 equal circles. This is an external tangent. So the one I'm going to do now is for the external tangent to it's for the internal tangent to 2 equal circles. So as we did, I'm going to use the same radius. I'm going to use the same radius or the same diameter. So we draw a straight line. Draw a straight line. So let's say the distance between the center of the circle is 80, as we used for the previous one is 80 mm. So I will still use 80. So from 1 to 9, so that is equal to 80 mm. That is equal to 80 mm. 1 to 9 gives me 80 mm. So I'm still using the same diameter as we used for the previous one. My diameter is 40 mm. The radius is 20 mm. I will take 20 from my ruler. I will take 20 mm from my ruler. So from 1 to 3 is equal to 20 mm. So I draw a circle here. Okay, so this is the second circle of the same radius. So this is second circle. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to bisect the distance between this center. So let me call this center. Let me call it center A. And let me call this center. Let me call it center B. So I'm going to bisect the distance between these centers. Okay. So put your compass at A, extend to any convenient radius, draw an arc up and draw an arc down. Then bring it to point B here. Bring it to point B. So draw an arc here and draw an arc here. Okay. So I'm going to join this point together. So join the point of intersection of the arcs together. It's a straight line. Okay, so this point is point C. This point here, where this perpendicular bisector touch the distance between centers of the circle A and B is point C. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to construct a semicircle between point A and C. A semicircle between point A and C. I'm going to construct a semicircle here. Is very important. So how do I construct a semicircle? I have to locate the midpoint of AC. So to do that, I have to bisect distance between point A and C. So how do we do that? So I will put my compass at A, extend to any convenient radius, draw an arc up here, and also draw an arc down here. Okay. So put that same radius at point C, draw an arc here, and draw an arc here. Okay, so I'm going to join the point of intersection together to get the midpoint of between point A and C. So join these together. Okay, all right, so this is the midpoint of the distance between A and C. So the next thing is I will put my compass at this point, and extend it to C. I need to touch it to get it. Okay. 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 All right, so I will draw a semicircle now. All right, so this is the semicircle. So I've drawn the semicircle between point A and point C. Okay, so the semicircle touch this circle. It touch this circle at this point. It touch this circle at this point. So let me call this point. So let me call it point G. So this is point D. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I need to locate another point on this circle. I need to locate another point on this circle. So to do that, I'll put the compass at point C, extend to point D, extend to point D here, and I will turn it. I draw an arc on this circle. So this point here. So I will call it point E. So this is point E. Okay. Now, so these 2 points, point D and E, I'm going to join them together with a straight line, and that straight line is a common internal tangent to 2 equal circles. This is it. Common internal tangent to 2 equal circles. This is it. So these 2 points here, these 2 points, point D and point E, are the points of tangency. If you are asked to measure the distance between the point of tangency, all you need to do is to measure the distance between point D and E. And as we can see here, this is equal to 70 mm. The distance between point D and E, or the point of tangency, is equal to 70 mm for this construction. So this is how to draw a common internal tangent to 2 equal circles. So this is how to draw a common internal tangent to 2 equal circles. And then the one I did here is how to draw a common external tangent to 2 equal circles. The point of tangency here is this point and this point. So if you're asked to measure the distance between these 2 points, the point of tangency, all you need to do is to take your ruler and measure, which is equal to 80 mm. So it's as simple as shown here.